Hello, I'm Divi Gopalan in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. Jamaican police hunting for alleged drugs lord Christopher Judas Coke have launched an assault on his stronghold in the capital.
Thanks.
Gunfire and explosions were heard in parts of Kingston. Coke supporters are trying to stop his extradition to the US on drugs and gun-running charges. At least 3 people have been killed in 2 days of clashes. A tanker and a bulk carrier have collided off the coast of Singapore. Up to 2,000 tons of oil may have spilt into the sea 13 kilometers of the island's east coast. The Port Authority of Singapore says the tanker is registered in Malaysia. The collision ripped a hole in one of its cargo holds. No injuries have been reported. South Korea has reportedly resumed propaganda broadcasts into North Korea amid rising tensions on the Korean peninsula. Seoul earlier warned it would no longer tolerate provocation from the north and cut back on ties with Pyongyang. The US has thrown its support behind South Korea, announcing it will hold joint naval exercises in the near future. Seoul blames the north for firing a torpedo and sinking its warship in March, killing 46 sailors. Pyongyang has denied any involvement. Iran has notified the UN atomic watchdog of a nuclear fuel swap deal brokered by Turkey and Brazil. Under the deal, about half of Iran's stockpile of low-enriched uranium will be safeguarded in Turkey, then sent to another country for further enrichment. Tehran will then receive nuclear fuel for a research reactor. The deal is widely seen as an effort by Iran to fend off new UN sanctions. Jonah Hull has more from Vienna.
By handing in its letter at the IAEA here in Vienna, Iran may well have hoped to avoid the threat of further sanctions. But that's by no means clear. Significant concerns about Iran's nuclear activities will remain. Namely, that in terms of the nuclear swap deal, Iran will retain significant quantities of low-enriched uranium. And there's nothing in the deal to prohibit it from enriching further.
The party of Ethiopian Prime Minister Meles Zenawi is leading the vote count from Sunday's parliamentary election, according to officials. But the opposition has complained of vote rigging and voter intimidation. Well, you can always get more news on our website. The address for that is aljazeera.net/English.